Welcome to Purposeful Beauty. My name is Sheridan Coughlin, and the whole purpose of this is to share my experience and my knowledge all about living with purpose, intention, and manifesting all of your dreams and desires while also doing my makeup either with a 5-10 minute face, anything fancier, whatever I happen to feel like that day. So let's get started. Let me get my hair out of my way. Any good makeup always starts with a primer. But like I was saying, kind of what I wanted to really chat about was, what does purposeful beauty really mean? And I kind of hinted at it and started with it. But to me, it really is that you know who you are, you know what you want in life, and you figure out how to make it happen. Or another aspect of it is that you may not know exactly who you are or what you want, but you're feeling stuck in a rut, you're tired of things not going the way you want, tired of things not working out the way you had intended or hoped they would turn out, or things just aren't really manifesting into your life. And so this is all about fixing that. And sometimes I actually just like to do this concealer with my finger. I usually use a beauty blender, but sometimes finger really is just easier. So what point in life are you at? I know that I've been going through certain phases where I feel like I know what I want. I know how I'm going to get there. And I literally have all of my goals laid out step by step by step. And, I do A and then B and then I'll do C. And, then at that point in time, I feel like the universe should come in at step D and handle that, and maybe step E. I have another thing I do next, and poof, then I'm there. The magic has happened, and I should be happy, know exactly what I want, be where I'm at, and I never seem to get there. And I've tried this over and over and over again, and you would think by now I would have given up. Do you guys remember the saying by Einstein that, something like crazy, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results? Yeah, that's exactly where I was. And I kept trying, thinking that I must not have had all of the right steps laid out. I must have been doing something wrong. So let me try A, B, C, and D, and then maybe the universe would come in at step E and F, and then I can pick back up and kind of keep going. And to no avail, none of it ever seemed to happen. I get closer, obviously, I'm doing things. But I wouldn't actually ever say that I had reached my dream goal that I was working towards. And it absolutely drove me nuts. And so I've always been interested in personal development and in manifesting and in spirituality and different things along those lines. And I thought that, I still must be doing something wrong. So I bought all of the books, all of the courses, literally trying to figure out what the heck was wrong with me. And why wasn't I doing something right? So I am here to share all of the knowledge and experience I've learned, because I finally have learned some things that, it's not one, forcing your dreams and desires to happen just because you want them to, or if you're like me thinking that, I'll just do, and then, and just hope the universe does its thing and I'll be there, isn't the right approach. And so, Purposeful Beauty is just that. It is finally realizing and figuring out what was what I was doing wrong, what was going wrong, and it's like sharing some lessons over coffee, but in this case it's over makeup, and hopefully you learn some wonderful easy tips and tricks along the way. So the first lesson that well, I guess I won't say the first lesson because there have been so many, I don't know if I can really remember what the first lesson really was, but I remember one of the first things I really started learning about manifesting and figuring out how to get my goals and dreams. And I don't know about you, but for me, it really was the law of attraction, The Secret, what the bleep do we know, those types of things. Because as I was actually getting interested in all of this, is when The Secret really was first published and was getting really popular and interested. And so I kind of went, what is this secret? And, I definitely like the idea of it. It's essentially all about the law of attraction, right? And having the right type of attitude and thinking the good thoughts to bring your desires to you. And the intention of it is all good and everything, but you can't just sit back on your couch and be the forever optimist. Granted, I am an optimist, but you can't just sit and be the armchair manifester and go, okay, I am a great person, I am a great worker, a great employee, I want to be thin and beautiful and all of these things, and just like, well, I'm thinking all of the good thoughts, and then it just magically shows up. It doesn't really work like that. But the first lesson is really getting to recognize that the idea is right, and the way it really works is, you can have a bad day and have a hard time, but if you can change your perspective on things and keep your energy up, so it's more, you don't have to be an optimist, but I kind of lost where I was going with that. But really, I think the more important thing, my train of thought kind of left me, and actually this message is way more helpful. So if you think about, if we start talking about energy and where everything is an energy, right? When you think about gratitude, what is the energy signature of gratitude? Well, we're not looking for a number or anything, but it really is that it has already happened. And so if you're having a rough day or things just don't seem to be going your way, one of the best things you can do is to think of things that you are grateful for. And that will, so, you're grateful for your home, you're grateful for your children, the wonderful relationship you're in. And so that will immediately start changing your energy to be more positive. And it's a matter of energy, not just thought. And energy is also feeling. And so in this changing your energy to gratitude, you're now evoking the feelings, those feelings. You know, if you say you're grateful for your children, you start thinking about how cute they are and sweet they are and all the adorable things they do. And that's what changes your energy. So that's definitely step number one. Lesson number one. Let's see how easy I can speak while I'm trying to put my lash primer on. You know, you don't have to do something super fancy every single day. You know, I don't really feel like doing eyeshadow or anything today, but you still want to look and feel nice. That's the other aspect of purposeful beauty, is that you are doing things for you to feel beautiful, to feel wonderful, to feel exactly how you want to. And we all deserve that. So, you know, if just a little something like this, just a little mascara, makes your day and makes you feel amazing and fantastic, put some on. Or if you're the type of lady that loves the red lip that just feels confident and powerful and you're ready to conquer the world, then put it on. Or if you need a little bit of confidence to conquer the world, definitely go for a red lip. But, you know, I do something for myself, and I encourage you to as well. Do something for yourself every day that makes you feel confident in your own skin, that makes you feel beautiful, that makes you feel fabulous. And that is just a super easy, literal, like 5-minute face if you're in a hurry, don't have time for much. And lesson number one of actually there were a few good tidbits in there, but the main lesson is, if you were having a rough time, start immediately shifting your energy back to one of gratitude, and feel grateful, because your energy will immediately shift. And once your energy shifts, that's where we really can start having some fun. So I want you to stay tuned for a new episode every single week. I'll be doing a different makeup look. Oh, of course, talking about a red lip and go and forget my fall red lip. Let me get some. And then reshare what I was talking about. This one's just a simple lip gloss. But pinky. Anyway, so stay tuned every single week for a new episode where, like I was saying, I'll go over a different makeup look that I'm feeling that day. And we will talk about all things manifesting, goals, intentions, feeling wonderful in who you are, doing things to make yourself feel great, and all of those things to love yourself, pamper yourself, and make your dreams a reality. See you next week.